Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Fallout 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're just to join me today, because in between episodes, I actually realized something that I did wrong. Something very minor, very minor that I did wrong, and that was to get the quest for the vertibird plans. I'll explain that in a little bit, but yeah, to get the quest for the vertibird plans for the she. And the reason for that is because there's actually two quests in the game that you can do. Those are two different quests that you can do for the vertibird plans that you give to the she. So we're gonna take care of that in a little bit. So what I did in between episodes is I replayed through, I think, the last couple of episodes. Basically, I did exactly the same thing. I got all the same things. Did things a little bit differently. We have still this thing over here to give to Dr. whatever in the she. That's from Dr. Shang. It's all good. Actually, does it say? Yeah, by Dr. Shang. Yeah, of course. So, yeah, basically did all the same things, except for getting the quest from Lee Clerk, or was his name? Anyway, the sort of head guy of the she. And these things are going down because I came in. Because we need to talk to the AH-7 over here, or AHS-7. Ascended Hyperbolic Sleeper 7 or something or other. Because last episode, and I've done that, we have had basically just an eerily wholesome... I still don't understand what it's supposed to mean, eerily wholesome couple. But yeah, we have we had a chat with Juan Cruz and Vicky Goldman, both of them porn stars, and not both of them happy to be it, apparently. I don't really know, but we are now members of the Hubologists, and yeah, the game makes it very, well, it's interesting. Let's see what happens over here. So, now you've spoken to Juan and Vicky. Are you interested in joining our friends and in the search for enlightenment to the Great Wheel? Yeah. Yes, please. Let's go with sure. Let's not be overly enthusiastic. It doesn't really matter. He smiles. You won't regret this. You may have the run of the compound. Oh, you're a person who knows how to use a weapon. Would you care to use yours in the service of the Great Wheel? Yeah. Well, the de facto leader of the tanker vagrants is a piece of anti-therapeutic raw meat named Badger. With his death, they will come to understand our position. You will remove him. Sure, I'll do it. Let us know when you have completed your task. Okay, we'll do. And yeah, this is a completionist run, so I'm trying to do as many quests as I can in here. I think this won't stop us from doing anything. Anyway, perhaps I can ease your troubled soul. Oh yeah. Where do I get the fuel for the Poseidon tank? I understand that she have a massive tank of fuel. Maybe you can steal it from them. Yeah, that's actually the plan. Because I'm gonna get the fuel for the space shuttle that is above us right now, actually. Yeah, that's an idea. Thank you very much. Where can I find the meaning of all your the terms you use? Oh, simply use the holodisc Juan and Vicky provided to you and check out the glossary. Yeah, I'm gonna do that in a little bit. That's actually 7 pages of a lot of text. When does the ship take off? The ship? Oh, yeah, the spaceship. When AHS-9 receives this vision from the hub. The hub? Oh, he doesn't mean... I don't think he means the CD hub, but sure. We will leave and join him in celestial glory. Yeah. Most informative. Thanks. Okay, now we're a member... Oh, we didn't actually... Oh, interesting. Interesting indeed. Now we're a member of the Hubologists. We can talk to this guy and over to Harry over there, the rocket supervisor, and this guy over here, excuse me, doesn't actually help us for right now. But what I'll do is I'll save the game here. Let me just go over here in the quick save department and do that, and have a chat with this guy. I'm in need of help, child. Can you help me? Yeah, he didn't give us this quest before. He only gives us this quest if we're members of the Hubologists. Well, what can I do for you? First, we need vertibird plans to ensure that we've got the aerodynamics right. If you can do this, check with a she or go up that old base in Navarro. Yep, I'll do it. Yeah, there it is. So now I can have a chat.
What you be need?
With Best Man Sulik over here and get myself the vertibird plans. And you might be thinking, oh, but you're gonna give it to them, and then how do you give it to the she? Well, that's the other quest that I was talking about. We got the quest to give them, to go and steal from the Navarro plant, to give the she the vertibird plans. But now, I'm in need of your help. Okay, I have the plans, and we lose karma, even though we're helping. It's don't question. The game has a very, very specific attitude. These guys are clearly seen by the game as the bad guys. And actually, I had a lot of trouble as a kid. I had a lot of trouble understanding why that was the case. Specifically because, you know, I had no idea about about what this was actually commenting on. And even now, I mean, I still don't really agree with this. This is, in my opinion, this is attacking the religious freedom of people. I mean, I don't really agree with this sort of thing, because this is actually a comment on a real life religion, or you know, you can call it whatever you want. It's still a religion, so I don't really understand that, because they're not really doing. I mean, they're not really doing anything bad. They're just here being culty and religious and pseudoscientific, and you know, I'm not saying that that's not bad. But, you know, they're not trying to kill people or anything. Well, apart from the quest they're giving us. But then again, I didn't know that, because I rarely joined them, to be honest. Well, I knew about that quest, but, you know, back when I was a kid. Anyway, you have the plans? Excellent. Now, all we need is fuel. The She have a bunch. See if you can route some to us. Good luck, recruit. Yeah, okay, so, we're gonna need fuel for both this thing and the, that's gonna be interesting. For both that thing and the tanker. So we'll see how that is gonna go. We'll see. But for right now, we're gonna go back to the She, and that's the other thing that I was gonna do. We're gonna talk to the lead dude over there, and he's gonna say a different thing. The boss of their place. He's gonna say a different thing, a quite different thing from what we had. And the reason I'm doing this in this order is I'm actually sort of doing it off the cuff. I didn't prepare for this, but, well, the reason why I'm gonna do this in this order is because of this. Let's have a chat with him. So what do you like, friend? I can ask, who are you? I'd like to see the Emperor. I'm Daryl. Are you willing to prove your... Okay, he says this. Our spies report that you have given the vertibird plans to the Hubologists. Steal them for us, and you shall be rewarded. So this is a different quest, and that's why I had to redo that, because I couldn't get the quest to actually get the vertibird plans, because otherwise he wouldn't give me this quest over here. So that... What's his name, by the way? I suppose I can do this? No. Ah, well. It's Lee something. I know it's Lee, because my visual memory tells me it's Lee. So there we go. We need to steal the vertibird plans, which is actually very easy to do. That said, I'm gonna do it... There's two ways, I think. I didn't prepare for this. Dang it. There's two ways. You can talk to that sandy-looking man. I don't know what... I don't know if that is how it was described. But you can talk to the other guy that was next to the rocket scientist dude. But yeah, because he likes hacking into things. But you can also come over here to Badger, who we need to kill. Hopefully he's not gonna be very upset with me by the fact that somebody asked me to kill him. So we need to come over here to Badger and ask him to do our hacking for us, because that's what we need done. Hey, man. Oh, thank you. I can't thank you enough. Okay, I know, it's fine. So I have some questions. Can you hack some computer for me? I think I like you enough that I can do it for you now. Who do you want me to visit? The Hubologists, please. Can you get me a copy of their vertibird plan? Alright, check back with me in a day or so and I'll let you know. Sounds good to me. So, that's pretty simple. Can I? Yeah, I can. Resin here, like a proper video game. Look at that. And we can wait until until noon. Right there. And while we're here in our Pip-Boy, because I'm actually waiting twice for noon, while we're here, we might as well read about the Hubologists. This holodisc is labeled Hubology, the truth behind the lies. It looks like it works with your PIP boy. It's really inconsistent how the game addresses the Pip-Boy. I've never actually seen that written like that in-game, with all capitals in the beginning and then a capitalized boy. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's go in here into the status, and we have the Hubologist teachings. Welcome! This is gonna be a long one, as you can tell. Welcome to the Hubology Holodisc. Within these electronic pages, you'll find a quick description of our beliefs, including the formally repressed teachings of the Hub. This Holodisc isn't meant to represent the final word on Hubology. Think of it as a primer, and us as your spiritual guardians. So I can have main menu, but it doesn't really lead anywhere. This should be more sort of a table of contents, maybe? Anyway, history. We were founded back before the Great Deluge by an author and visionary of great promise. A man named Dick Hubble. He saw the failure of the medicine of that time, and of the failure of religion, and of the failure of government. He knew that the world needed something new. The world needed Hubology. Inspired by music of the time and his own personal experience with extraterrestrial beings, he set out to show us wheels in the sky, to keep them burning, and to understand the great wheel of life. We call him the Hub, for it is through him that we understand our place in the wheel. He is our center, and we are his spokes. It is around his teachings that we revolve. With the publication of countless books and journals, the Hub began spreading the word of Hubology, and immediately began a target for he became a target for his detractors. They called his work pseudoscience. Is that the first time the game actually calls it pseudoscience? Because if it is, then I called it first. And dangerous dribble that can only hurt its adherents. Despite the collected sightings of extraterrestrial vehicles across the globe, they insisted on wait a minute. Oh, the sightings. Okay. Vehicles here are probably UFOs. Across the globe, they insisted on quashing the Hub's word. We know that they were simply stupid and misguided, but they were powerful. They included governments and corporations and other such entities, keeping the greatest news of all time from the people of the Earth. Earth should be capitalized. Hubology was driven underground for a time, marshalling its forces against the attacks of those who envied its simplicity and ease of use for the common man. When at last the Hubologists of that time struck back, they did it in such a way that few could stand against them. They infiltrated the organizations that sought to destroy them and created television shows. Why is it in quotes, that sought to expose the lies of the government, or lies the government had fed the people. This caused a subtle backlash against our religion. A subtle one. The common man found reason to doubt the Hubology because of the distorted teachings of the media. And we had to wage a long campaign against those who would call us crackpots. During this time, sadly, the great Hub passed away. That's the guy that passed away, Mr. Hubologist. Bolstered by the knowledge that the Hub had achieved unity with the Star Father. Did he change name, or is that some... what? Helping to turn the cosmic wheel in our direction, attaining another level of consciousness, we remained confident in ourselves that ours was the true way. Along the way, we gained adherents, many of whom simply wanted to believe that there was a place out there that is better than this world. We offer proof of life in other planets, and a philosophy that allows us to understand the way of the universe. People have come to us over the ages impressed by the rightness of our minds, and the fact that we have survived the Great Deluge unscathed teaches us that the Great Wheel turns towards our teachings. Hubology contains a simple philosophy culled from the finest religious and philosophical minds of the pre-deluge Earth. We believe that life, the universe, and everything can best be symbolized by a turning wheel. The outer rim of will contains those who do not understand our teachings and who do not understand the truth. We call them rim meat. Sure. For the wheel turns over them and grinds them, and they do not appreciate its workings. Those who practice Hubology are the spokes of the wheel. We understand the motion of the wheel and do our best to facilitate its turnings. Those who control a portion of the wheel are called hubs, and as far as we know, there have been only a few hubs. Are these the AHS? No. These are, I suppose, AHS multiple levels, but Ascended Hub Seeker. Oh, that's right. Okay, the H stands for hub, I think. And that's why it's called Hubology. And did I say, I've been pronouncing it wrong, haven't I? And you guys haven't corrected me, haven't you? No, don't worry, it's all fine. It's Hubology. There we go. It's because of the H. Cool. Hubology. Okay, that's actually interesting. Those who control, I mean, this is interesting, but on different levels. So far, it's been interesting, but on different levels. More of a sort of a meta-commentary sort of thing. A sort of satire, I guess. Those who control a portion of the wheel are called hubs. As far as we know, there have been only a few hubs, enlightened individuals who seek to better the lots of their fellow Earthlings. We refer to the founder of Hubology, as the Hub, for he is the one with the most correct teaching. In the practice of our religion, we simply apply scientific techniques developed by the Hub and perfected by his inheritors to align the flawed neurodynes, which you've heard of before, that create disharmony and an asymmetrical will. This allows us to purify ourselves and prepare us for self-examination. It is only through self-examination that we are able to succeed, and only through self-examination that we understand our place in the cosmos and on the great wheel. It is only through self-examination that we discover ourselves to be worthy of boarding the fiery rings. What? These guys just pull these things out of nowhere. When they meet us on the planet Quetzal. Again. Wait, wasn't that a dinosaur? We think of ourselves as a religion combined with the best scientific technique. Scientific spirituality is what we call it, and what we hope you'll be calling it before too long. I actually don't know if, what's the name of the real world religion? Scientology. Yeah, I don't know if Scientology identifies itself as a religion. I think for legal reasons it might have to, because otherwise they're just I'm just saying, if you're a scammer and this has been proven in court and in reality, if you're a scammer and you identify yourself as a religion, you have legal protections. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes, but and that same logic applies to other things. Like, you can't, Christianity, for example, wouldn't be just not a religion, and because legally that has other implications. You know what I mean? So it applies also to Scientology. But I don't know if they're very happy with that, because in this text, at least, these guys seem it's a little bit paradoxical that they identify themselves as a religion, even though they say they follow scientific principles, which, you know, well, then again, there's a lot of people that try to conciliate the two things, even though at their fundamental aspects they are. Yeah. If you want to talk about the distinction between science and religion, feel free to talk about it in the comments. I will reply to you, but it doesn't really matter for this Let's Play. Anyways, okay, this is our creation story. Oh, this is interesting. Aeons ago, all lived peacefully and in harmony with one another. Body, mind, and spirit were joined in all creatures. That sounds kind of... and the technology that existed boggled the imaginations. It was a time of peace, creativity, and alignment. And then the dark days came. Thrakazog, the pothole, began to teach mind-body dualism and the sundering of the spirit, and war arose. The Great War destroyed souls and bodies and scattered their remnants across the universe. The Great Wheel came close to separating from the axle of existence, its spokes broken in the rut Thrakazog had created. A new life had to arise. And arise it did, and the planet Terra, which is our planet, as on other planets across the universe, on the planet Terra, okay. We focus mainly on the life that arose on Terra, for while we believe that we will once again heal the sundered spokes of the wheel with our starry brothers, we must first that explains why they want to go to space. We must first concentrate on making ourselves useful spokes. This new life was... oh, maybe it doesn't. And this new life was polluted by the soul pieces of the dead. This led to hate and misunderstanding, and wars raged across Terra's surface until one day a visionary realized that the only way to create peace, understanding, and alignment was to cleanse these soul pieces from the spirits of humanity. That visionary was the Hub. His cleansing continues today. Okay. Small glossary. Okay, so this explains Alliance Hub Seeker. Yeah. Did I say ascended or... what did I ask? What did I say? Anyway, aligned hub seeker, that's what AHS is. The levels of alignment are measured by the cleansing of your neurodynes, cleaning out the base negative energy of your meat and converting it to positive mental energy. When you have achieved a strong enough level of Zayton energy, again, this concept, it's a good thing this is not a wiki, so otherwise we'd be clicking into whatever. It'd probably be a red link or something. You can travel to Quetzal, or you can wait and hope that the uplifting will come during your lifetime. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe it's gonna tell me what Zayton energy is, or the uplifting over there, because it's capitalized. Let's check on it. It says over there, the time when the Starfather calls us home to Quetzal, where we meet our extraterrestrial brethren and move closer to the hub. Oh, that's why they're waiting for the thing, because that's what they're preparing for. To the hub of the Great Wheel. Those who have made an effort to understand and embrace the words of the hub, no matter their AHS level, will be invited to join the Starfather in the heavens on planet Quetzal. I actually want to read on the Starfather right there rather than Quetzal, but let's go with those two. Some would call the Starfather God. we prefer to think of the Starfather as the universal force from which we draw our energy, and to which we feed our energy in turn. Again, a cyclical relationship. Why is it called the Starfather then? It's not... it's our father. It doesn't say about the creator of stars. Anyway, Quetzal, the planet to which the Starfather will bring us when we have become optimized, where we will meet with our starry brethren and find them on their flaming wheels in the sky. Okay, let's continue reading over here. Alignment. When a neurodyne is polluted and keeps a seeker's zeta levels... I want to read about that, actually. Zeta and energy. Oh, that's what it means. It comes from zeta. Zeta levels down. We align the levels to the universal wheel by running a zeta scan on the affected neurodyne, cleansing it of taint. Too much alignment too quickly is harmful for the spirit, however. Why? Don't ask questions. Because that's the principle of science. Anyway, Zeta scan, another... Oh, it doesn't say the Zeta energy. Another word for alignment. The Zeta scan helps... Oh, this is a direct parallel to Scientology's... they have a thing as well. The Zeta scan helps to purify your neurodynes and clear your spirit. It consists of a machine that runs massive doses of electricity through your skin. Oh boy. This electricity has been carefully formulated, because... of course, to the exact volt. Oh, that's what you mean by formulated. Okay. To the amount of energy needed to drive the negative energy from a neurodyne. By accepting a Zeta scan, your course is slightly corrected to be more in line with the movement of the wheel. Enlightenment is the state achieved past AHS 9. When the Seeker has gained so much knowledge, he becomes an integral part of the Great Wheel and leaves this earthly existence behind. Some of the Enlightened remain on Terra to guide the rest of us to a state of grace, to show us how to get behind the wheel of our own lives. Yeah, they're supposed to be immortal. Well, I guess, you know, in Scientology, they would be. I don't know if they are here. The Great Wheel refers to the cyclical nature of the universe, space and time. Everything is a part of the Great Wheel. There are some who can take control of the wheel, or perhaps they simply understand the direction in which it travels, and we call them gods, prophets, and visionaries. Those who master the Great Wheel are truly enlightened. Neurodynes are the stations of the spirit. Stations? Sure. Ancient religions call them chakras. They can be polluted by soul pieces and negative energy emanating from oppressives. Oppressives are those individuals who are so full of negative energy and polluted soul pieces that they drag down those who seek enlightenment by their very presence. They are to be avoided. Many of them are so polluted they do not recognize the value to be found in a good cleansing, and they do their best to divert the course of the Great Wheel. Pay attention to this one, and you will not be tempted by whatever the oppressives are. Meet a basic person, one who has not yet been aligned to purify his neurodynes. So I've read... Oh. The Book of the Hub. By the Hub. There are hundreds and hundreds of books listed here, including such titles as Scientific Spirituality, Battleground, which is actually, you know, this is not a... I mean, it's a little bit of a paradox, but it's not really, because spirituality doesn't have to be directly related to religion, at least not according to... Well, many people, but yeah. Battleground Quetzal, I think this might be in reference to something. Starfather above, collected shopping lists, notes and musings, how to sue your enemies effectively, how to create a cult, and future books to be written when I'm dead. Oh. I think that's just one of those things like I used to do when I was a kid. I say kid, at the age of 16, you're not a kid anymore, but yeah, like I used to do. Man, she just buggered off, didn't she? Anyway, yeah, the brain bot. So let's, can you say my girlfriend too? Is that supposed to be a joke? Anyway, let's get out of here, and now, oh, wait a minute, let's not get out of here. What am I doing? I need to get my things, my plans. I need to talk to this guy, and then I'll kill him, because... I just need quests. Got the Hubologists, no problem. Need anything else? Nope. Did you get what I need? Yeah, I got vertibird plans. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now, sorry, we have this. Another one. Another set of vertibird plans. Not really sure how he managed to copy them without blueprint paper, but maybe he did have blueprint paper. Otherwise, he would have to have a large amount of blue pens to just color in everything. And a single mistake would destroy forever, his work, and needs to restart again. That's why it took one day. That's what happened there. Just, this paper is huge. I'm gonna need to color in all these things. Anyway, let's go over here. Because... No, wait a minute. Let's not go over here. So what do I need to do? This guy needs... This guy needs fuel. This guy over here needs murder. Okay, that's, those two are achievable. And the vertibird plans are also for a guy that needs murder. Unfortunately, it's gonna be this guy's murder over there. We could go and talk to him. Is he the Ascended one, the AHS-9, or is he the AHS-11? I somehow remember reading the number AHS-11. A well-dressed man, he doesn't say. 160 hit points. Or hips, if you wanna call it like that. I didn't come over here, by the way. I'm gonna look at that in between episodes. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I didn't come over here when I replayed through things. Let's see if this guy says anything. Hey. Remember, you will need to visit AHS... No, it's AHS-9. I have some questions. When does the spaceship take off? The ESS Quetzal will launch when the stars are right. Okay. Do you have any tasks for me? Seek out Badger, whose caustic presence holds those pathetic tanker vagrants together. Read our fair city of him. When you have done so, visit AHS-7. Okay, sure thing. It's basically re-giving me the quests. Where does all the money we provide go? Child, there are some things you are not meant to know for now. And he signs benignly. Okay, bye. Thank you very much. You're so nice. Anyway, that's gonna be that for this episode. It was a little bit of a weird one because 7 pages of that, but it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.